Hey everyone, this is your girl T Frank and I'm back with another video on the ZTE ZMAX Pro. After having this device for 4 weeks, I'm ready to give you my review. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. As mentioned in my first impressions video on this device, I really didn't plan on picking this phone up for review. However, despite my reservations, I decided to go ahead and pick this massive phone up, and let me just tell you that was a great decision. Since purchasing this phone, I've been using it on the MetroPCS network, as they require you to wait 90 days before you can request to unlock the phone. However, if you are resourceful, you can find a way to unlock the phone. Hint, check the description of this video. My actual carrier is T-Mobile, so my service was about the same. With this phone, you're getting a near stock experience. The phone is running Android Marshmallow, has a Snapdragon 617 processor, thus is very snappy. Overall, I haven't had any issues with performance and have been pleasantly surprised by this phone. One of my main reservations about picking up this phone was its size. The phone has a 6-inch display and I already own an iPhone 6s Plus, and this phone towers over my iPhone. Needless to say, I adjusted to the size rather quickly, and since picking this up, my iPhone and my LG G4 are feeling neglected. Because the ZMAX Pro has such a large size, when I'm out and about I make sure to carry this phone in a case and will often throw it in my purse to free up my hands. Ladies, the phone in a slim case can fit inside the pockets of our skinny jeans. However, there is still a large portion of the phone that is visible, and you do run the risk of having the phone fall out of your pocket. The screen on this phone is an IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen, and it has full HD. The 367 ppi coupled with the 6-inch screen does this phone justice. I really have no complaints about the screen, and I do enjoy watching my TV shows, my YouTube videos, and managing my social media accounts. It performs pretty well outdoors. It may not get as bright as other phones, but it's visible and you don't have to worry about not being able to use your phone outside. The inclusion of a fingerprint scanner on a phone priced at $99 is just awesome and very much appreciated. It's not blazing fast, but it gets the job done, and ZTE, you are the real MVP. Sorry, Steph. The fingerprint scanner is taken a step further, as ZTE throws in a quick open app, which allows you to program a fingerprint to open an app when the screen is locked. I programmed a fingerprint to launch my camera, and it has been accurate 100% of the time. I think this is a pretty neat feature and can be pretty convenient as well. I'm not a fan of the speaker grill in this location for the simple fact that it is easy to cover by accident when I'm watching videos. I would have preferred front-facing speakers or would have settled for a speaker at the bottom. As far as the sound produced by the speakers, I feel that is adequate enough for me. The ZMAX Pro does have Dolby Audio, which can be used for movies, music, games, etc. However, I was asked by a viewer if there was a way to make the speaker louder, and another viewer responded by saying to download Speaker Boost. So if the speaker isn't loud enough for you, you may want to check this out. This phone comes equipped with a 3400 milliamp battery that's sealed in. This thing is a beast. I'm averaging anywhere between 5.5 to 6 hours of screen on time, and I'm considered to be a heavy user, so this is definitely a plus. Charging is not the quickest using the charging brick and USB to USB-C cable that comes with the phone. However, the phone is said to include Qualcomm Quick Charge 1.0. Both the camera and the video are pretty decent. It's definitely not the best or the worst out there, but will get the job done for posting to your social media accounts. The camera offers manual, panorama, slow motion, and multi-exposure modes, so it gives you a lot of control over your pics. For me, I'm more of an auto mode type of person when using my camera on my smartphone. However, the feature is welcome and very surprising to see on a budget-friendly phone. I'm not really much of a gamer, so I really can't say how this phone handles graphic-intensive games, but I do enjoy playing virtual tennis on this phone, and it handles that pretty well. The large screen makes the game even more enjoyable. Probably one of the most important but often neglected areas is call quality. I made quite a few phone calls with the ZMAX Pro, and to my surprise, holding this gigantic phone up to my ear for an hour-long conversation wasn't too bad. I may have looked a little crazy in the process, but I was able to hear the caller with no issues, and the caller reported that I sounded pretty clear. I've only had a few issues with the device since purchasing it. The screen wouldn't turn on twice, and in both instances there was 15 to 20% of the battery life left. However, the phone would not respond at all. So before doing a hard reset, I decided to plug in the charging cable, and both times this revived my phone. This is something that some people may find alarming. However, I have had the same thing happen on a much higher priced iPhone, and it's not something that I would be too concerned with, being that it only happened a few times. Another issue that I have seems to be sporadic, and of course I wasn't able to catch it on video to show you guys. However, when watching YouTube videos in landscape mode, I noticed that the screen would display a bunch of colors for a split second throughout the video. I did a quick search online and I found that users have experienced the same thing when gaming. For me, it's not a deal breaker since I don't experience it all the time, but let me know in the comments if you've had this issue with your ZMAX Pro. Overall, I think this is a great phone and the price makes it a steal. Even if you decide that it's too large to use as your daily driver, it can be used at home as a tablet. This is the biggest phone that I've owned to date and my first phone from ZTE, and I honestly can say that this is a great buy and I'm very happy with my $99 investment. I love how snappy this device is, how great it feels in the hand, and the screen is perfect for media consumption. So if you have $99 to spare, I would highly recommend picking this phone up from a MetroPCS store near you. I hope you found this review helpful, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. This is T Frank, and I will catch you guys in another video. Peace.